What's cracking everyone, Football Manager Tony here with the 11th episode of the QPR series. This is the first episode I have been editing in Sony Vegas Pro 11, so bear with me. I have absolutely no idea if it turned out well or not. I think it turned out okay though, but you are the one who judge. So after the video, please leave a response. What did you think of the episode? Should I keep editing the videos in Sony Vegas, or do you think I should stay with Camtasia Studio 7? I just want to make the episode as enjoyable as I can for you, so your response means a lot. Now when the introduction is out of the way, we can finally start the episode. And I'd like to start the episode with this little injury update. As you can see, both Rodolfo and Walter Montillo had a bruised rib, and both of them was out for a few days. Then we also had Michel Caparese and Yaya Sanogo, who pulled his hamstring out even longer, so I was forced to have a look at my options. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to have a look at the transfer market for potential signings, as we were playing Paulo Di Canio's League 2 side Swindon Town in the FA Cup third round. No disrespect to Swindon, but they are a team that you think we'd batter with 4-5-0. But as you can see, Samba Diakite fouled the left winger Matt Ritchie, and they actually scored from the set piece. But then we took over. Here you can see Zagoev shows some great playmaking skills. Aguimang actually passes a great pass to Bruma, who easily puts the ball into the net. Then it actually took about 38 minutes till we got the next highlight. And as you can see, Bruma falls to the ground very easily there, but thankfully we got a penalty and Allen stepped up and smashed it in left hand corner. So thankfully we won that game. It was very important that we did. We really should have won with a lot more margin. The day after the Swindon game, the fourth round draw of the FA Cup got official, and as you can see we got drawn against Derby. It was quite a relief that we didn't get like Manchester United or something, because obviously it is much easier to play against Derby than Manchester United, but we still needed to strengthen the squad. Not that many things worth mentioning happened before the Sunderland game, except two things, including Perrone, who extended his loan at Huddersfield, and Manchester City made a bid for Yaya Sanogo, including £2.9 million. It was of course rejected. It was then time for the second Premier League game of January versus Sunderland, and after just watching the two teams' lineups, I thought this would get a very attacking and a very entertaining game of football. And after his incredible performance versus Swindon, including the Man of the Match award, I gave Bruma a chance. And as Bruma is very attacking and creative, I really thought that this game would be something special. But surprisingly, it ended a 0-0 draw, which was very, like I said, both surprisingly and a bit disappointing as well, because we must win games like these. And quite a lot of things happened after the Sunderland game. For instance, Wigan finally made a bid for Joey Barton, which was brilliant news, because I just can't have him. He's not that good, to be honest. He's 29, and as we all know, his wage is just ridiculous, just like Djibril Cissé's. The offer included 5.5 million spread over 18 months. Well, you know, I'll take it any day, because I just need to get him off the wage bill. Then Hull made a bid for Al Tarab, which was a bit disappointing in all honesty, because I'd like to keep him. He's got bags of potential, but the thing is, he just demands too much. Not really money. He doesn't demand too much money, but you know, he wants playing time, and I can't offer him that at the moment. So I am gutted that I had to sell him, but that was something that had to be done. But even though we sold Al Tarab, this week ended up on a little high, because we managed to get a replace for Al Tarab. His name is De Las Cuevas, and he cost us £1.3 million. His wage is a bit high in my opinion, but he has been a great impact for us this far, so I am happy with his contribution, these few games he has played. So then we went to Merseyside to play Liverpool, and as you can see, I picked a bit weak side. I can't remember why, but I think it is because I wanted to save some players, because I was expecting us to lose this game. As you can see, Onu on the right, Riazantev on the right midfield, Jamie Mackie on the left. I can't remember, but I think it is because I thought that we'd lose this one. But the funny thing is that we didn't. We actually won 1-0, and the only goal scored in the game was by Jamie Mackie. After the Liverpool game, a lot of different things happened. As you can see, Jano got injured, but thankfully nothing too serious, just a few days. We then actually signed a player. We signed James Vaughan from Norwich, one of my favourite players in the Premier League at the moment. And I know he's got bags of potential, he really does. And if you want to listen to Genie Scout, he will become as good as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish hero, one of the best players in the world. So, you know, definitely a player you should have a look at. And as you can see, we just offered 2.7 million. That is nothing. So I'm one of my favourite signings, if not my favourite. I keep saying that they are my favourite signings, but James Vaughan really is one of my favourite signings. And here you can see that we had 3 players named in the team of the week. Lucas Fabianski in goal, Jamie Mackie on the left wing, and Walter Montillo as a creative midfielder, central midfielder. So that is, you know, a sign that we improve. When we get 3 players in the team of the week, 3 out of 11, that is just brilliant. Well, here you can see Hull just signed Adel Tarabt. And like I said, I couldn't do anything. I'm really disappointed that we had to sell him. But, you know, he just demanded so much playing time. And like I said, I couldn't offer him that. Then we got surprised as Doncaster wanted Jamie Mackie on loan. They offered 325k as a payment up front for the loan deal. Well, the thing is, I don't think there's any point loaning Mackie out. If I got a bid for him, £3 million or something, I'd definitely sell him, because that is quite a lot of money. But there's no point loaning him out, because he has just like 10k a week, and he does play, not regularly, but he does play at times. He's a rotation player, so you know, like I said, no point loaning him out. We then got Rodolfo injured as well, but just like Jano, it was just a couple of days, so nothing too serious there. And here, just before the Derby game, we sold 2 pairs of deadwood, Murphy the goalkeeper and Borrowdale defender. It was then time for the last game of January, the exciting match in the 4th round of the FA Cup versus Derby. My thoughts when I picked the squad was basically just, you know, I'd pick the players I'd like to see more of. For example, Areola, who usually doesn't play in the starting lineup now, when I've got Fabianski, Amon Traore, Camporese, Figueroa, and of course the new players, De Las Cuevas, Vaughan. And you know, so this is kind of a second team. You know, there's some young, exciting players in there, like the ones I said, Areola, Figueroa, Camporese. But let's not forget the players like Nathaniel Klein, Amon Traore, Bruma, Falling, Zenogo, Vaughan, who's also very young and has also got bags of potential. And like I said in the first episode ever of the QPR series, I am building for the future, and that is exactly what I am doing now, and it is going brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But as you can see, Yaya Sanogo got fouled there by Sean Baker after Vaughan crossed a great through ball to him, and from the set piece, Bruma swung a deadly ball into the box, and unfortunately for Derby, failing the goalkeeper, scored an own goal. Here at the second goal, you notice that the 2 new players, Miguel de las Cuevas and James Vaughan, are working really well together. That ball from De Las Cuevas is just absolutely brilliant, pure class. The goal to make it 3-0 was a very chaotic history, but after a few attempts to score, Bruma could finally smash the ball in from about 9 yards out. Unfortunately, he also conceded a goal. Green swung it in, and Wordsworth scored the 3-1 goal. So, you know, all in all, a great performance. But I really do not like that we still concede goals, especially not against championship sides. Well, nearly every goal, or at least 60% of the goals, are from set pieces. So we have to work on defending the corners and free kicks and all that. But that was it for this episode, everyone. I know that I usually do an update every second month with the QPR series, but I thought now when the Stoke City series is done, I'll do a update every month instead with the QPR series. I hope you like that. If you don't, please comment and I will just change it back to every second month. Also, please comment, like I said in the beginning of the video, how did you like this episode? Do you want me to keep editing the videos in Sony Vegas Pro, or do you want me to stay with Camtasia Studio 7? You know, your response means so much, and I want to make the best episode possible for you. Also, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading lately, but as you can see, I have been editing the shit out of the videos, and it does take some time. But I will hopefully upload the first episode of the Atlanta and Middlesbrough series sometime next week, in the beginning of next week, maybe even Sunday, but don't expect that. We are also, please leave a like, because I'd love to get this video noticed. I really do. So please leave a like. I would appreciate it so much. Well, that was it for me. Take care, everyone, and I will see you. Ta-da!